Hey there YouTube, it's Dan Strong with Excel VBA's Fun. Today we're going to learn about using photos dynamically on a user form. What that means is whenever you are clicking around and you make a selection on your combo box or a list box or something, uh, the photo assigned to that line or that row is going to pop up on here on the user form. So right now I have a template user form. Just basically I have assigned this list here to this combo box, this drop down here, and they have a pin number and there's a description and there's actually an image in the database as well. Then I have all three columns represented here on this drop down menu. What I've done is I've actually just named this range. I've named it my table to keep things simple. And what I've done here on the user form is when I click on the combo box, I went down to row source and I typed in my table, the name of the range that I've named. And so that's what pops in here. The first column, third, or second and third, and then whichever selection is made, that value is whatever's in the first column, but you can still access the second and third and so on. And I'm going to show you how to do that, and more importantly, I'm going to show you how to load the picture into here. So let's get started. What you need to do for this experiment is you need to have the name of some files. So really quickly, I'll show you how I came upon these file locations if you don't know. For example, I'll erase the ones for cats here, and I will grab that photo right here from my folder. Here's a picture of the cat, so I'll right click and go to properties, or you can hit the letter R. And if you go to the security tab, you see that the location is right there. You can also find it if you know your way around computers. I'm going to hit Control C after highlighting that, and then I'll go back to my worksheet and click in there and Control V to paste, and there's the location of my cats. Let's get to the user form. Hit Alt F11. Now what we're going to do is every time that this combo box is changed, we're going to have it look and see if there's a file location, if so, loaded in there. So double click on there and we have a change event of the combo box that I named CMB IMG. That's the combo box we just double clicked on. So whenever it changes, here's what I want to do. First of all, if there's errors, to just keep on trucking. So I type on error, resume next. That way it won't give errors. Okay, so here's the first thing you need to do. Let's make a variable called myImage. You can name that anything you want. That's just going to take on the name of whatever is in what I consider the 1, 2, 3, the third column. But in Excel, in the list that is the combo box, it's actually the 0, 1, 2, the second column. So we'll show you how to do that. So let's reference the combo box image. So me.cmbImage dot list and use your parentheses. So now we need the row and the column for the particular thing that we want. And so the row is going to be the me.cmbImage dot let's see, dot list index. Excuse me, I was thinking row index for some reason. So you need the me dot the list index, and that's the current row that's been selected. And then the column that you want, again, we start with 0 and not 1. It's 0, 1, 2 in that particular combo box. So we want column 2. So what that'll do, let's put a stop marker and I'll show you. Whenever I click on, let's say cat, it'll say the list index is 1 because the donkey would be 0, so number 1. And then the column 2, which would be 0, 1, 2, will give us the cat's location. So hit F8 and you'll see that my image now is taken on blah 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 dot cats dot jpeg or whatever. So that's the image location. Then here's the beautiful part. We're going to load the picture on there. So me dot image1, that's the name of the image block we have there, that equals and here's the code that you need. It's called load picture, and use your parentheses. That's a built-in function that will help you to load the actual picture into there. Oops, me.image1.picture equals load picture, and then use the file location. So you could put quotes and put C, blah blah, Daniel, my documents, desktop, whatever. But we are just going to use my image because that is kind of what we've gleaned from column 2 there. So that, we'll get that there, and then I think we also put a label there. Yeah, I put a label just called label 1 for now, but I want that to say the word donkey or the word cat or the word sheep, whatever the description, which would be 0, 1, so it'd be the column 1. So double click there, and really quickly we'll just do something very similar to this. So me dot label 1 equals that only column 1. Remember 0, 1, 2. So hit F5 with me, and let's choose the one for cat. So my image is that. Now image1.picture equals that, and then the label equals, well, it says cat. So let's take away the stop marker and let's just play around with it. So there's cat. Let's go to the donkey one. What do you know? It loaded the picture of the donkey. And the sheep, it loaded the sheep. And those are all located on my desktop in a folder called My Pics. You can take this from any location on your computer. If you're on a network, you can use a shared drive. That way it'll be more consistent as long as you leave the pictures there and don't move them. Otherwise, you may find this being blank. Anyway, this could be great for a photo directory. Could be good for if you have an employee master a list or some kind of product database that you're managing on a user form. As soon as you click on them, whether it's a listbox or a combo box or whatever, you make a selection. Well, a picture might just happen to pop up if it's a VLOOKUP or some way to get it from your database to the information to your sheet there. It's very simple to do. So, anyway, thanks for watching. God bless.